Have you ever found yourself lying in bed at night, staring up at the ceiling, wondering why sleep just doesn't come as easily as it used to? Maybe you toss and turn, checking the clock again and again, feeling more frustrated with every passing minute. Or maybe you fall asleep quickly, only to wake up in the middle of the night and struggle to drift off again. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Sleep changes as we age. But the good news is it doesn't have to be a constant struggle. In fact, with a little guidance from ancient Buddhist wisdom, you can learn to rest deeper, wake up feeling more refreshed, and truly enjoy the healing power of sleep even after 70. Sleep is not just a luxury, it's the foundation of your health. Good sleep helps your memory stay sharp, strengthens your heart, improves your mood, and even boosts your immune system. And when you're well rested, everything from your physical energy to your emotional resilience becomes easier and more joyful. The Buddha taught that rest is as essential to our journey as any spiritual practice. Without it, our mind becomes clouded, our body becomes heavy, and our spirit becomes restless. That's why today, we're going to dive into 6 beautiful Buddhist practices that can help you reclaim the deep, peaceful sleep your body and soul are longing for. These aren't complicated routines or strange remedies. They're simple shifts in how you approach your evenings, your thoughts, and your relationship with rest itself. Small changes, big results, and a chance to wake up each day feeling truly alive. Let's begin by talking about the first practice, embracing evening mindfulness. One of the biggest reasons many people over 70 struggle with sleep is because their minds are still racing by the time they climb into bed. Thoughts about the day, worries about family, regrets about the past, they all swirl together and create a storm that makes peaceful sleep feel out of reach. But Buddhist wisdom offers a gentle solution. Start slowing your mind before you ever lie down. Imagine treating your entire evening like a landing strip, guiding a plane smoothly to rest. You wouldn't have a plane make a sharp, sudden stop. In the same way, your mind needs a gentle glide into relaxation. About an hour before bedtime, begin to slow everything down. Lower the lights. Turn off loud or jarring sounds. Speak more softly. Move more slowly. And allow your evening to feel like a gentle descent. You might even create a small ritual, maybe lighting a candle, maybe reading a few lines of a peaceful poem, maybe simply sitting quietly with a warm cup of herbal tea. The goal is not to force yourself to sleep, but to invite sleep by creating the right conditions. When you move into your evening with mindfulness and intention, you send a powerful message to your body. It's safe to rest. You're not just chasing sleep, you're welcoming it like an old friend returning home. As your evening settles into calm, the second practice flows naturally from the first, letting go of attachments before sleep. In Buddhism, attachment, the clinging to thoughts, outcomes, possessions, or worries, is one of the roots of suffering. And often it's these attachments that keep our minds awake at night. The argument you had with a friend, the regrets about things you wish you had done differently, the fear of what tomorrow might bring. All these sticky thoughts can grab onto you and refuse to let go, dragging you into restless tossing and turning. What if instead you treated bedtime as a sacred time to practice letting go? Before you lay down, take a few minutes to consciously release the thoughts weighing on you. You might sit quietly and imagine gathering up all your worries into a bundle, placing them in an imaginary basket, and setting them gently aside. You can tell yourself, "For now, I release you. I can return to you tomorrow if needed. Tonight, I choose peace." This isn't about denying reality or pretending problems don't exist. It's about giving yourself permission to rest without carrying the full weight of the world into your dreams. Letting go each night is a radical act of self-kindness. It allows your nervous system to relax, your heart rate to slow, and your mind to float naturally into deeper, more healing sleep. Now that you've begun to create a calm evening and release the mental burdens of the day, there's another beautiful practice that can nourish your body and spirit as you prepare for rest. And it's something so simple, yet so often overlooked. Cultivating gratitude in the moments before sleep. Gratitude has a quiet magic. It shifts our focus from what is missing to what is already here, from what is wrong to what is beautiful. And when we allow gratitude to fill our hearts before sleep, it acts like a soothing balm for the mind. Instead of carrying worries into bed, we carry thankfulness. Instead of tension, we carry peace. Buddhist teachings remind us that even in difficult times, even when life feels heavy, there are always reasons to be grateful. A kind smile from a stranger, the comfort of a soft bed, the steady beat of your own heart faithfully keeping time as you move through the world. Before you close your eyes at night, take a few slow breaths and reflect on 3 simple things you are grateful for. They don't have to be grand or extraordinary. In fact, the smaller, the better. The quiet moments are often the richest. Maybe you're grateful for the sound of the rain outside your window. Maybe it's the memory of a laugh you shared earlier in the day. Maybe it's just the simple fact that you lived another day with all its ups and downs, and now you have the gift of rest. Let that gratitude wash over you like a soft wave carrying you gently towards sleep. Gratitude is more than a feeling. It's a healing practice. It lowers blood pressure, eases anxiety, and signals to your body that all is well. With a heart full of thanks, sleep often comes more naturally and stays more deeply. As you build this nightly habit of gratitude, you'll notice something else happening too. The mind becomes less restless, the heart becomes lighter, and the little annoyances of life seem a bit less important. You start to move through your days and your nights with more ease and joy. As we nurture our gratitude practice, there's another Buddhist teaching that can help us drift into deep, nourishing rest. Mindful breathing before sleep. Breathing is something we do without thinking every moment of our lives, but when we bring awareness to our breath, it becomes a powerful tool for calming the mind and relaxing the body. In Buddhist tradition, mindful breathing is a way of anchoring ourselves in the present moment. It brings us out of the endless loops of memory and worry and into the simple, sacred reality of now. Before sleep, it can work wonders for quieting the racing thoughts that so often keep us awake. You don't need any complicated techniques. Simply lie comfortably in bed. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your breathing. Feel the air as it enters through your nose, travels down into your lungs, and leaves your body again. Notice the natural rhythm. No need to change it or control it. Just observe. As thoughts arise, and they will gently guide your attention back to the breath, like leading a wandering child back to a safe path. If you like, you can silently say to yourself, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I release my worries. Let your breath become slower, softer, more effortless. Let it cradle you. In those quiet moments, you may feel the boundaries between you and the world begin to soften. You are simply part of the flow of life. Breathing in and breathing out, just like the trees, just like the oceans, just like the earth itself. The beauty of mindful breathing is that it doesn't just help you fall asleep, it improves the quality of your sleep as well. You'll find yourself sleeping more deeply, waking up less often, and rising in the morning, feeling more refreshed and grounded. And as you become more familiar with this practice, you might even find that moments of stress or worry during the day feel less overwhelming. Your breath becomes your anchor, your refuge, no matter what storms come your way. Now that we've embraced gratitude and mindful breathing, there's yet another beautiful Buddhist practice that can transform not only how we sleep, but how we live. Compassion, meditation. Before bed, it's one thing to relax the body and the mind. It's another to relax the heart. And often, it's the heart's hidden aches, the small hurts, the unspoken fears that keep us from resting fully. Compassion, meditation is a way of gently healing those aches before sleep. It's simple and deeply comforting. As you lie in bed, place your hand over your heart. Picture yourself as you are, not as you wish to be, not as you used to be, but as you are right now. Imagine sending yourself a wave of kindness, like a soft, warm light. You might silently say, "May I be peaceful. May I be safe. May I sleep with ease." Then, if you feel ready, you can extend that kindness outward. Think of someone you love and wish them peace and rest. Then maybe a neighbor, a friend, even someone you find difficult. You don't have to force anything. Just let the feeling of kindness flow wherever it wants to go. This simple act softens the heart, eases emotional tension, and creates a sense of warmth and safety that supports deep sleep. When you rest your head at night knowing that you have offered kindness to yourself and to others, it becomes easier to let go, to trust, and to drift into the deep healing sleep your body craves. As you allow your heart to soften with compassion before sleep, you'll notice something remarkable beginning to unfold. Sleep becomes less of a battle and more of a homecoming, a gentle return to the natural rhythms your body has always known. And there's one more Buddhist practice that weaves all these habits together into a powerful calming force, each night embracing impermanence with grace. Now, you might wonder, what does impermanence have to do with sleep? In Buddhist teachings, impermanence, the idea that all things are constantly changing, is not something to fear. It's something to accept with tenderness. Every worry you carry, every restless thought, every uncomfortable feeling, They are all temporary. Just like clouds passing across the sky, they come and they go. They are not who you are. They do not define you. When we remember that everything changes, it becomes easier to release our grip on troubling thoughts. The bad days, the aches and pains, even the sleepless nights, they are all part of the flow of life. None of them last forever. And when you lie in bed, feeling frustration or worry start to creep in, you can gently remind yourself, this too will pass. Imagine each thought as a leaf floating down a stream. You don't have to jump in and chase after them. You can simply sit by the riverbank, watching the leaves drift by, knowing that the river keeps flowing, and so does life. Sleep too comes in its own time, when we stop trying to force it and instead allow ourselves to flow with it. This understanding of impermanence invites a beautiful kind of surrender, not giving up, but letting go. You are not trapped in any one feeling, any one thought, any one moment. Life is vast and ever-changing, and you are part of that endless, beautiful movement. And when you truly feel this, your heart relaxes, your mind quiets, your body releases its tight grip. Sleep becomes not something you chase, but something you allow, something you receive with open hands and an open heart. Now, as you weave these practices into your evenings, the mindfulness, the gratitude, the breathing, the compassion, and the acceptance of impermanence, something profound begins to happen. Sleep no longer feels like a prize to be won. It feels like a gift, a natural return to the peace that is always available within you. And even beyond sleep, you may notice subtle changes blooming in your waking life too. A little more patience, a little more joy, a little more resilience when things don't go your way. These practices aren't just about sleeping better. They're about living better, loving better, and aging with the kind of grace and strength that can only come from deep within. So if you find yourself tonight, or any night, lying awake, don't fight it. Don't tell yourself stories of frustration or fear. Instead, return to your breath. Place a gentle hand over your heart. Whisper words of kindness to yourself. Remember that everything changes. Remember that you are safe, that you are loved, that you are exactly where you need to be. Each small step you take toward caring for your sleep is a profound act of self-respect. Each moment of mindfulness, each breath of gratitude, each letting go of worry is a gift you are giving to yourself, not just for tonight, but for every day you have ahead. Thank you for sharing this time with me today. If these ideas spoke to your heart, if you feel even a small stirring of hope or inspiration, I would love to hear about it. Please share your thoughts, your experiences, or your own nighttime rituals in the comments below. You might be surprised how much your story could encourage someone else walking the same path. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you can join us for more simple, powerful ways to live more mindfully, more joyfully, and more vibrantly. After 60, 70, and beyond, you deserve deep rest. You deserve peaceful nights and joyful mornings. You deserve a life that feels rich and full, even in the quietest hours. Here's to sleeping well, living well, and embracing the beautiful unfolding journey of life at any age. Until next time, may you be peaceful, may you be well, and may you sleep with ease tonight and every night.